All right, what is up, YouTube? I am back once again with another video. All right, so today we're definitely going to talk about Dow hitting or maybe getting close to hitting 22,000. Also, more earnings. I'm definitely waiting to see what Starbucks is going to report. People are concerned about the same store sales, but overseas growth is definitely there. But same store sales is definitely a concern for me, and also a concern for other investors and financial analysts that are actually reporting on the company when it does report. So let's go ahead and check out our portfolio. I know we're doing pretty good today because Take Two Interactive is definitely hitting more all-time highs. We have the triple Qs definitely hitting more all-time highs. So now we're up about 3,200 on both positions, and which will equal out just about to roughly $6,300 in total, just for holding these two stocks. So what I can tell you so far is that when you play with leverage, you're definitely going to make a lot of money. But if you start to play with leverage that are that involve following indexes that are hitting all-time highs just about every other month, in this kind of atmosphere where people are definitely hitting being super optimistic, and stocks start to move before the earnings start to come out. This is your profits are going to continue to rise. We're seeing all-time highs being hit from both of these stocks, and we're definitely reaping the benefits. Today we're up about $400 on the triple Q, up about $250 on Take Two Solutions. And really we're just building up until we can actually see, if the company can actually sustain, these $80 levels for the company when it does report. I think Take Two Interactive reports August the 2nd. NASDAQ doesn't report because this is an index. So pretty much what we're gonna benefit from all the technology companies, all the growth companies that are in the NASDAQ. We're gonna keep benefiting from them, and we really don't have to worry about our earnings. We don't have to worry about pretty much anything. We just have to worry about if the index is going to dip on some companies giving bad earnings on one day and then spike back up. But pretty much what we have to worry about is worrying about should we buy right here or should we wait till later. That's pretty much what we have to worry about when we do invest in these ETFs that do follow indexes. Leverage is definitely going to add some some amplified returns, especially like such as this right here. I only put 11,000 in, or maybe I put in 8,000 in. Now we have $3,000, so we're making a pretty good return. um Starbucks, like I said, is going to report today. PLX is definitely a penny stock. Honeywell definitely still doing really good for us. 140 is still not being broken out yet. 140 is still the top for this stock yet. We definitely have to see some more momentum come through for this stock, or maybe this thing has to sell off one more time before we can actually push through and we can see 150 as being the all-time high for the stock. We see HIPH. We definitely see that this stock definitely doesn't really move to that 0002 position unless we see a promoter come out and promoting it and things like that. Home Depot definitely still down, and I'm starting to see articles come out and say Home Depot is definitely a buying price right here at this level. We're definitely going to check out the RSI and check out the chalk and oscillator to see if those levels are signaling us for a buy or for you to buy. um, Clorox. Clorox really isn't doing anything for us. We see that we're down about $2 on that, just because we don't have that many shares. And we move up to Chesapeake Energy. We see, we're still not getting close to that $5 mark. We were at $4.87 last time I checked it yesterday. Now we're at $4.88 just about. So we really aren't moving anywhere. I know I've seen, natural gas definitely move up. The natural gas buildup was, I think, 17 billion cubic feet. Berkshire Hathaway. There's definitely a deal going on with Berkshire Hathaway. There's definitely a bid war going on from Encore or Encore, however you pronounce the name. But there's definitely a bidding war going on for those companies, and Berkshire Hathaway is definitely trying to outbid the other guys. So definitely we have to pay attention to that. Um, and Apple, we're almost up. To about $3,000 on Apple. Remember, Apple is still not able to hit that 54 or 154 mark like it was last time before. It fell back down, but we see, it's trying to get back up there, and I think what investors want to validate their reason for that thing to keep running is they want to see, they want to see growth. They want to see exactly how the quarter is going to play out. And also they want to see, this iPhone 8, if the iPhone 8 is going to, going to be spectacular, like everybody's been pumping it up. We want to see, more things, more features, and we want to see if Apple's going to do that. And I'm pretty sure that will, explode Apple to the next level. But for right now, we're definitely waiting on those earnings, and we definitely, waiting on their iPhone. So those are two different events that we will have to, play out for itself and see exactly where the stock is going to go. So let's go ahead and check out Home Depot. We see that Domino's Pizza is definitely a buy at that oversold level. Let's see if we can load that chart. Yeah, definitely a buy at this oversold level. We definitely see that, there's a support level right here at this 179, 180 level. But we see the stock is definitely still falling. We were at 185 yesterday, and we definitely see that the stock is still free falling. Remember, anytime it does break through support, or anytime it does break out from at the top, or whatever you call it, a ceiling, we start to see large bars. Large bars pierce through those supports, pierce through those ceilings, and we start to see exactly what's going on. Two large bars, and the third, this might be a large bar, extending out to this bottom level. But I would pay attention to that. This might be a flush from a lot of investors that were in, Domino's Pizza. But I will give Domino's Pizza some time. We might give it, a couple months from now, or let's give it 3 months from now, all the way until October, to see exactly where Domino's Pizza is going to end up. I'm pretty sure it's going to go right back to that $200 level, and we're gonna see Domino's Pizza hit those all-time highs once again. We see it try all-time highs right here, right there, and try it right there, and then just give out. And that's pretty much, what happened to Twilio as well. But Twilio, is still trying to, hover at that level, see if, they're going to report something good, and then we can probably break out, and we can start looking at $40 for Twilio, $50 for Twilio, maybe even $70 for Twilio. But that is definitely a long way away before we start to see confidence come back in for this company. Let's check out another one. We have Take-Two. Take-Two is definitely my favorite company, since I am, heavily involved in video games. But we see Take-Two is definitely spurring out. $100 is probably next. Remember, we use those price targets. $100 is probably next, and that'll be pretty good for my account. $100 is definitely, probably next for this stock, and we definitely have to pay attention to that. So I'll definitely be back with a midday video. I definitely have to do an exam. I have to do a final exam to close out the school year. But I'll definitely do a midday video to do a small recap, and we can talk about different stocks that are going to report and how to pay attention to that. And also, we see that huge block trades are being traded at $80, so there might be some investor confidence definitely stepping in here. So pay attention to that, guys. So take care.